What's up, YouTube? Game Over 86 coming back with another video, and today, guys, I'm just going to be giving you my quick rant thoughts on PUBG and where it is in this day and age of Battle Royale games. Where do I think it stands up to competition-wise, where it has went to, and where it has fallen off to. So if you guys do enjoy this video at the end, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and if you guys do like this video, hit the thumbs up, and if you guys think that it needs to be shared around with other people so that they can see how shameless this game is, because it is shameless, well, share this video as well. Leave me a comment on what you guys think of the video at the end. Also, if you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, make sure you guys follow me there. I'll leave a link down in the description below. And also, guys, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be coming back with game reviews, gaming rants, gaming opinions. I do gaming reviews on other kinds of just crazy stuff, whether it be controllers, new products coming. I'm going to be in the mood doing that. Also, guys, for everybody returning subscriber-wise, thank you very much. My video schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to try to get these videos out between 8 to noon Central Time. So, guys, thank you very much for all the kind words and support. And if you guys, like I said, are new to this channel and you guys do want to see more of Game Over 86, hit that subscribe button so you guys can see this pretty face every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, if you follow me on Twitter, I also put up stuff about new streams, games that I'm going to be streaming, oddball stuff that I'm out in the world shopping for game collections, just oddball stuff that I'm going to be doing, whether it be fishing, whether it be doing all kinds of stuff, whether it be just mowing my lawn, whether it be having fun, game hunting, finding quirky things out in the world. I take pictures of it, I take videos of it, I make fun of things. That's what I do. I enjoy talking to you guys. I like getting conversations started. So let's go ahead and get this conversation started. PUBG came out a long time ago, and I say a long time ago because it's 2018 now, but I think, you know, when the game came out on PC, and it was a big game, you know, a lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people were playing the game, the crap out of it. A lot of people enjoyed it because it was unique. It was a new game. There wasn't a lot of people doing this game. A lot of people really were excited about it, myself included. I thought it was a unique style of a game. I thought it was fascinating how you jump out of a plane. I thought it was fascinating how you could, you know, 1 versus all, 1 versus 100. It was cool. The idea was cool. The gimmick, and I shouldn't say gimmick at the time, but later on the gimmick kind of wore off on me. The biggest thing that I look at in games is how repetitive and how competitively it is, and how much it can hook me and keep me playing the game. Whether it be an online shooter, multiplayer, whether it be a battle royale shooter online, whether it be just an RPG, whether it be story driven, whether it be just a beat 'em up game, you name it, guys. Sky shooters, any of that stuff. And when I played this game on the PC, it was fun. Getting a chicken dinner every now and then, everybody's seen who won. That was a unique, you know, situation. It was fun. It was great. I had a blast with it. It was fun to play on my keyboard and mouse. It was really easy to move around. The graphics were pretty decent for an unfinished game, but you know, my PC could run that type of stuff. It was really fun. And then they moved it to the Xbox. And that is when I started realizing that they didn't care about the game anymore. They cared about just making even more money and sales and not caring about the actual product. We went on and on and on. I went and bought this for the Xbox One X last year. I ordered it. It came in a little box, just like you see here. And inside that box, it had a digital code. It was $30. And I downloaded it. I started to play it. And the first thing I realized was how slow, laggy frames, garbage the game ran. How quirky the controls were from keyboard and mouse to controller, and just how crappy it all ran. And I understand before you guys say, yes, I could hook up a keyboard and mouse and play it. I get that. I could run all this other stuff. I could stream it through my PC, through my Xbox. I get that, and use a keyboard and mouse. I get that. But the whole point of to put it on an Xbox is not to do that. Is to run it from a controller like an Xbox One would have. So I do know you could do it that way, but they didn't do it. They didn't make it that way. But when you first got the game and you tried to switch your guns and add stuff to your guns and put on different clothes and drink your drinks, it was very confusing, very difficult to learn, very tricky to learn, especially when you're in, you know, the heat of the moment. You know, the heat of the moment, guys and girls. When you're in a gunfight You got to get stuff done. You got to shoot. You got to make sure you're out there, get your guns right. You don't want to be firing a loud round, you know, and wish you had your scope and silencer on it. You don't want to be out there running around giving away your position just because you put these stupid boots on instead of running around with your feet so the noise ain't as loud. FYI. So when I played this game and I thought about it, and I had a guy gaming with Keon say, hey, will you make a rant about PUBG? And I said, yeah, I'll do a little rant about it because a lot of people have seen me for my rants. And I'm going to be honest, this game was fun at first. And it was like a fad. It was like a fad, guys. A fad. It's real popular for a short stint and then it goes away. You know? And it's sad because there's so many people that fell into this trap. Even myself included, because I was thinking, man, I got the X. I mean, there's so many YouTube channels and people out there, and even Xbox. Oh, it's the most powerful gaming console. Phil Spencer. Yeah. Best place to game. Shut up. Best place to game. That's why all your games are coming to PC as well. Phil Spencer. Yeah, it's the best place to game. Xbox One X. Even all the fanboys out there are like, yeah, best place to game is Xbox One X. That's why they're bringing 90% of it to the PC because... Well, what do you think Microsoft does for a living? They make Windows that goes on the PC. So anyway, all these people are like, oh, it's the #1 place to game. Well, that's their opinion. The fact is PC actually technically is the best place to game because you can build your PC to withstand and have whatever you want on it. And I've said this in recent videos. If the X is really that powerful, why do I have a backup graphics card that is just as powerful as the X? And I only paid $300 for that graphics card. Just FYI there for you, fanboys. All the people out there. So PUBG is really not ran that well on an Xbox One X. So I feel bad for the people that have an S or just the Xbox VCR Original 1. Because it's sad. The thing is not powerful enough to run a PC built. Like, the game wasn't meant to be on PC. Or, excuse me, consoles. Okay, it just wasn't. They just know that they can target more people by doing it. Kind of like H1Z1. It's on PC. It goes to PS4. They're just trying to reach more people. They don't care about competition or skill or actual knowing game graphics and all that. They just care about sales, and that's what it comes down to. And I can't knock them for that. But I can give you guys my opinion about it. When you want the game to come to other consoles, and I'll use PUBG, because they're the only ones that I've seen really struggle with this for years, is when it comes to a console, you have to change the format for a controller for it to run smooth and good. And I'm not talking about the game running on your TV or on a monitor or wherever you're playing your Xbox at. I'm talking about the button sequences. When I played on keyboard and mouse, it was that quick. I could switch to a gun. I can get my drink. I could do everything I want. Get my energy, my armor, all that stuff. On a controller, it took forever to figure that out at first. And you guys can say, well, Game Over 86, you're dumb. You don't know how to game. No, I'm serious. That's why you don't see some PC games ever come to the console. You don't. They're only on PC because you have a keyboard with 5 or 6 keys that you could just push at a matter of seconds. And I'm going to snap. Ready? A matter of seconds, guys. Matter when you're online competing. So the fast forward through PUBG and my rant on it is then there's other games that came out like Fortnite. Pretty much the same exact idea. The only difference was they started out, and I started playing PUBG back when it was first coming out, and in the middle of it when it was real at its peak. And then I got burnt out of it, especially when it came to the X. I was like, forget this. I was already playing a little bit of Fortnite when it first was on PC. And it was really just like, you know, building zombies, building forts, and keeping the zombies away and all that. And then it became, you know, the Battle Royale and stuff like that. So when the beta came and all that, and everybody was, I say everybody, but there were only like 300-400 people on there when I was playing it. Man, I can't guarantee the numbers. I'm just saying it was really low because there were like 20 million people playing PUBG at the time. I mean, there was a lot of people playing PUBG. and they weren't going to play Fortnite. A lot of people said, "Oh, it looks too cartoony and too stupid," which I don't like cartoony and stuff like that when it comes to games. I mean, come on, you have a third-person game with reticles, and this ain't a rant on Fortnite. I'm just saying like some of the little things that I noticed. So Fortnite comes out, and they did it better than PUBG. They went from PC, which was really easy to maneuver your guns, to console, and at first, it was a little quirky to learn and build and stuff like that, but then they updated it and fixed it within, a couple months. They didn't wait a year to implement a new map. I mean, they had seasons, they had new guns, they had new things, they had a building feature, they had other things, duos, squads. Eventually, 50 on 50. I had the 5 teams of 20, and it just took off from there, guys. And that is where I say PUBG dropped the ball. They wanted to bring it to the X, and they never wanted to make it run on the X. You get what I'm saying? It ran well on the PC. I mean, there's still people playing it, but they're probably playing it on the PC over the X, or even the Xbox One, or the S. But it's sad because the game was supposed to be really fun. It was unique. It was innovative. And I thought it was cool. And now the reason why I don't like these games is because it's a trickle effect. It's a copycat kind of, world. And now everybody wants to make battle royales, with EA and Activision and even Epic Games with their Fortnite and H1Z1. And there's others out there. And it's sad because you would think game companies or game developers and game creators out there, I understand they're wanting to grab that money while it's hot. But why don't you make a game that's specially designed for you? That you put your blood, sweat, and tears in it, your passion. Like we want games to be, like they used to be. People didn't used to make games back in the day for money sales. No matter what anybody tells you, I'm telling you right now. I'm giving you that. That's a fact from me. Fuck an internet website. Forget all these other people that talk. People made games for fun. For you to get entwined to that game. To enjoy that game. To reach a certain, a percentage of people. Not everybody in the 90s played Final Fantasy VII. Not everybody played Crash Bandicoot or Spyro. Not everybody played sports games. But they were made specifically to target a certain audience so that they could have fun with it, because that's what it was about. Is gaming was supposed to be fun, not competitively based, money driven, and then everybody just throws an idea in there. Well, now you got the two biggest ones coming with EA and Activision, and that's where Battlefield, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and Battlefield are kind of the same, with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 coming as well. I think they're all just copying just to get the handouts, the money, man. And it's sad because that's ruining a great game. PUBG did something good, but they also did something bad by not moving quick enough to fix some of the problems. They made something new and unique. Everybody else took it and ran with it and did their own little quirky things to it. Why PUBG sits stagnant and wasted their time on not updating the graphics, not fixing the bugs. And I'll get to the main last one on why PUBG really failed. Not fixing their guns, not fixing the controller button sequence, configurations. They didn't implement new maps for a year and a half to 2 years practically. I mean, that's sad enough as is for an unfinished game, and you got all these people out there. I mean, how many times can you play the same map, the same map, the same damn way before you just say, okay, I'm done? It's the same repetitive motion. It's like falling out of a boat, climbing up the ladder, falling out of a boat, hitting certain different part of the water, swimming back to the ladder, falling out of the boat, hitting a different part of the water, and seeing some different things every now and then. That's all it was. And they never changed it for a long time. But the very last thing I'm going to rant about PUBG that really got me going, the cheaters. All the people that were cheating in there ruined the game. For as young and as new as the game was, and they had that many cheaters on there, that is sad. That is sad that they didn't take care of it in in an actual short amount of time. They wasted too much time, which therefore hurt them as well. And if they would have just pulled their head out and figured out how to do all this the quicker and cleaner way, well, then it would have been a lot easier. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. There is an update. I understand if you get team killed. I'm going to leave this with you guys before I go. That is my rant on PUBG. There wasn't a lot of cussing. There wasn't a lot of yelling and all that. That's because I got a new mic hooked up fully, and I don't want to blow my microphone out, obviously, if I yell too loud. But there is a new update, guys, on PUBG. I guess if you team kill a teammate, or the person that gets killed by their teammate, it'll pop up with a window. You can go and look at it and report them. That's kind of cool. If it was, I don't know, did about a month after the game came out back in the day. But now that they're finally doing it, that's cool. They fixed some bugs, some glitches, some, enhancements, some, technical improvements on the game. But other than that, they really haven't done a whole lot. They haven't updated anything else, really. They haven't fixed a whole lot of their problems when it comes to everything, how it runs on a console. And until they start doing that, like Fortnite and H1Z1, and I know EA and Activision is going to do it with ease, because they have definitely the money and resources. Until they do that, PUBG is going to stay stagnant. And it's sad because there's still people playing it, but there's a lot more people playing other games out there right now. And that is why I think Battle Royale is a fad. Like I said in the thing, fad. Because everybody gets on that bandwagon and plays it when it's popular. But when it's not popular, they jump off and find the next game that's popular. Like Fortnite. Like H1Z1 right now. And then when Battlefield drops, they'll be on it. Black Ops 4 drops, everybody will be on it. That's just how it is. And it's the same thing. With a little bit of different coat of paint. That's all it is. And that's why I don't like Battleground, Battle Royale games. It's all the same thing. I want games to be unique, fascinating, story-driven, online multiplayer-driven, but with their own unique style. Anyway, guys, that is my rant on PUBG and why I think that it's really fallen apart and why it can't compete with any other Battle Royale games right now. And until they start changing their ways and really fixing the problem, which was the core problem, which was how it ran on consoles. Because if you're wanting to reach other people, you got to reach them a little bit quicker and a lot less time than all these other games have done. They have taken less time than what Battlegrounds have done for a very, very short game like Fortnite. And they have made it better, quicker, more competitive. They hook you. You want to play more. You are entwined into that game. And that is how you keep the consumer happy. It's not about money. It's about consumer playability, replayability. And before I leave, the one last other thing I want to say, guys, is yes, PUBG, $30. Yes, I understand. Fortnite, free as well. So there's some differences. That is how you get more people as well. And then you add in the extras if they want to pay for it. But don't give me this stuff about how these Battleground games and Battle Royale games are changing. They're pretty much the same with just a different coat of paint on it to suck everybody else in for money. Rather than make a great game for what it is, if they would have focused on gameplay ability, fun, and just thought of their own ideas and brought these new features, they wouldn't be sitting behind the 8-ball right now wondering what the hell they did wrong. I hope you guys appreciate this video. Game Over 86, guys, says stay safe, take care of one another out there, do a good deed for somebody out there for today. If you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Game Over 86 is always out, guys. Peace, and have a great day.